Welcome, my friend. Take a seat, close your eyes if you wish, and just breathe. Today, let us journey together through a few stories, tales of ordinary people, much like you and I, who've done extraordinary things. Not with wealth or power, but with courage and kindness. They teach us a lesson in the truest sense, that greatness often lies in small, simple actions that echo through time, leaving their mark on our hearts and on the world. When I was young, I met an elder who taught me that life's greatest lessons are like pebbles thrown into a pond. A small act of kindness, a moment of bravery, creates ripples that spread far beyond what we can see. And the most beautiful part? Often, those who create these ripples are not seeking recognition, they simply act from a place of love and compassion. I remember a farmer from a nearby village who was well known not for his wealth, but for his generosity. One day, I watched him help a weary traveler whose cart had broken down. This farmer spent hours in the heat, his hands blistered and his clothes soaked in sweat. He asked for nothing in return, only smiled and continued on his way once the traveler's cart was mended. I later asked him, "Why do you give so much of yourself to others?" He replied with a gentle laugh, saying, "In helping another, I feel as if I am the one being helped." This farmer's actions teach us that the simplest acts of kindness are often the most profound. When we serve others, we create a bridge, a connection that brings us closer, that shows us we are not alone in this vast world. You see, true strength does not always roar, sometimes, it whispers quietly, showing itself in small, meaningful ways. In the end, we all share this human experience, with joys and sorrows woven into each life. And in these shared moments, we find meaning. Sometimes it takes courage, like the courage of a young woman I once knew. She lived in a village where every day was a struggle to survive. Despite her hardships, she always made time to listen to others, offering a warm smile, even on days when her own burdens weighed heavily on her heart. She once told me, "When I listen to others, I find a strength that reminds me I am never truly alone." It is in listening, in giving, and in loving that we connect with something far greater than ourselves. Remember, courage isn't always found in great battles, it's in the quiet decision to choose kindness over resentment, patience over anger, compassion over indifference. As you walk through life, remember these stories. Remember that each of us holds the power to create ripples of change, even with the smallest acts of kindness. When we focus not on ourselves but on uplifting others, we cultivate a garden of joy and resilience within our own hearts. You do not need to be rich, powerful, or famous to make a difference. Simply be present. Offer a helping hand, a listening ear, or a smile that reassures. In doing so, you create moments of courage and kindness that shape the world around you. Let us walk together on this path of purpose, cultivating compassion and finding strength within simplicity. Remember, true purpose is not something you find, it is something you give. And it begins here, in this moment. Thank you for joining me, my friend. I hope these words bring you peace, remind you of your strength, and encourage you to make each day an act of kindness. Let's walk this journey together. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to join this community of Path to Purpose.